East Podcast, WATP.
Legion of Skanks had on Dr. Drew Pinsky and Ari Shaffir, and they were talking about this Crack Amico song, Two Bears, One Grave. We played this when I was on the Drew and Mike show a couple weeks ago, this song. I'll play a little bit for you so you guys know what I'm talking about if you haven't heard this. But it's basically this guy, Crack Amico, this white rapper who was discovered by Rap, Louis J. Gomez's other show with Zach Amico. So this guy, Crack Amico, does these great songs. And this one's about Bert and Tom, Two Bears, One Cave. We've talked about it many times on here. And this is an amazing diss track. This is really, really well done if you haven't heard this.
This is it. Man, these fat motherfuckers ain't funny. They ain't giving nothing, all they do is take money. And it's so gay, they getting paid. That's why I'm putting two bears in one grave. And you can never dig them up. Ay, two crack in it, bitch, I'ma hit them up. Gotta get back to the money, got millions, I stick them up. You might stack a lot of money, but your soul ain't getting saved. Hey, it's two bears, one grave. Follow Rogan like some bitches. Pretty sad that we magically knew who cat really dissing. Some raggedy dick quiz, careers tragically slipping. And that's why McAfee see you and act dramatically different. It's actually fitting, your reputation drastically shifted. Something's burning, I think you got too many hacks in the kitchen. When I break my foot off in your ass, you gon' be practically shitting and pissing and wishing that we would drink your maggoty liquor. Got a rich lawyer dad, you ain't never had to suffer. He worked for L. Ron Hubbard. You a Scientology, baby, need I say more? Every bit of the rely is stolen from J. Moore. You a fat bitch, why you keep taking them anabolics? Losing weight, but you still got the face of an alcoholic. If it ain't a drinking problem, then I don't know what to call it. You done drink yourself retarded, you dumber than Lauren Compton. Watch you drink more liquor to fucking more quicker than I get fucked up for saying the word. And that's what you get for making these dumb bitches pay.
All right, so that first whole verse there was just crushing Bert Kreischer. Pretty funny. Great visuals. If you haven't watched this, check it out on YouTube. So let me just flip to the end because it gets pretty brutal at the end here too. Very funny stuff.
Hey, I see the bears and I'm making them drop. Bert Kreischer movie, his body gon' flop. 69 minutes, his body gon' flop. Take off his shirt, I'ma take off his top. We know that story about Russia is fake. Work with the mob, boy, you fucking insane. Piping Leanne with your three favorite homies, the closest you coming to running a train. Old girl looking lonely, man. Better hope that bitch don't start her OnlyFans. Down sad cause your joke's bad, now joke world is your only fan. Tommy Segura, no Joe Rogan made you. Fit in the game, but Tim Heidecker played you. No broken arms, I'm bringing you home. Sending shots and you gone, paramedics won't save you.
Look at y'all fucking pussies, man. All that money, but you still down bad. Trying to suck Shane Gillis dick. Sucking Joe Rogan fat dick. Throwing Tony Hinchcliffe clitoris on God. Fuck.
When we played this on Drew's show, Drew goes, "Is that true, Carl? Joe Rogan has a fat dick?" It's like, listen, I'm a podcasting expert. I don't have all the answers over here.
But yes.
Red Bar radio anthem. Click bow, but shots at random. All my homies running in the like a tandem. When my man get abandoned, note for the ransom. Temper tantrum is what I'm gonna have. Scope AK-47, what I'm gonna grab. Motherfucker running, I'ma hit him in the back. Confidence fake as your motherfucking laugh. You got raped.
So at the end there, you see Ari Shaffir dosing, which is something that he did to Bert Kreischer. It's a well-known story. So Ari, like I said, is on with Legion of Skanks. Legion of Skanks, Dave Smith, Louis J. Gomez, Big Jay Oakerson. Big Jay's a big fan of the whole Dabbleverse. He likes to follow it. And he's going to explain in this clip here, because what they decide to do is send that video to Bert. So Ari texts him the link to it. He goes, "Bert, check this out. I'm on Legion of Skanks right now. Call in after you watch this and tell us what you think about it." So Big J here is explaining that, look at, when there's some like biting, humorous stuff about you, you got to laugh, especially if they get it right. And I think this is why Jay enjoys the Dabbleverse and is a fan of these shows, because he gets it.
Shit.
He's still watching it right now. Do you think it's hurting him? Or
No. At first, he started. Hold on. He started smiling the first 30 seconds of it.
The thing about his wife might have been a bit too far.
And then about a minute and a half in, the smile turns into a frown.
I don't know why. Negative press to me, and again, I'm not talking about negative people. Like I said, like
Clever press.
The people who are trying to get people canceled is a different thing.
Yeah.
Critical like shit talking to me is the funniest because they definitely hit on the things you think about yourself, and that's why it's funny. Now, while Crack Amico hasn't gone at me, plenty of people have, and I just think I don't know.
Right.
It always strikes me as funny. I just I'm never hurt by it.
If they're really exquisitely accurate, then it's funny.
Yeah.
That's what comedy is, truth, right?
Yeah. So I like Big J's take on this because he even says, if you're trying to get people canceled and shit, go fuck yourself.
Right.
I mean, this is why John doesn't have any fun with this thing because he's trying to get me arrested and trying to get our channel taken down, our Patreon taken down. It's like, well, you're not really enjoying this the way you should be, John.
Oh yeah, I do just kind of rely on that. He sure is right. But I don't take it. I don't know why it doesn't hit me that hard. I understand people do get upset, and people also, by the way, go too far sometimes.
Yeah.
But Crack Amico, for some reason, to me, it's always been like it's in the idea of
Crack
like
Amico here. What's going on?
No.
You guys are all-
There's a woman in the back just having her own conversation loudly.
So Lewis is pissed because I think this is The Stand is where they do this show. So they do it live every Monday night, and there's a big crowd kind of around them watching the show. And this conversation's happening, and Lewis gets a look on his face like, I'm going to murder this person in the audience.
Yeah. It's Dr. Drew's wife. I got mad at Dr. Drew's wife.
You dumbass.
Wow, you should have seen my face. I was like, would somebody shut that bitch up? You're a career. I was like, Jake, can you violently shut that woman up?
So that's very funny. All right. So what happens is Bert calls Ari, and Ari, it doesn't sound great because Ari's just holding the phone to the microphone.
Right.
But we get Bert's reaction to Crack Amico, 2 Bears, 1 Grave.
Yeah, okay. Bert is back. He's calling. All right,
Bert's back.
Hey, bud.
Bert Kreischer.
Hello.
Hey, buddy.
Hi, Bert. How you doing?
Oh, I'm so glad you sent that to me.
First takes.
That guy really's done his research.
That's my point. He's a fan. He's a fan of all of
Knows
them.
more about me than my fucking wife. Holy shit! Yeah, that's he's very talented.
Yeah.
I can't shit on his flow and everything, and I mean, he's got his shit together. I have a couple things I hold umbrage with.
Okay. That's what we want to know. Definitely what we want to know.
He holds umbrage?
He holds umbrage. Yep.
Okay.
Put a picture of Fat Bird up on the screen.
I take umbrage.
What's the umbrage?
It's like, well, you know, the things that hurt are the deep cuts where he goes, it's accurate, and he's like, you lost all this weight, but you still have alcoholic's face. I'm like,
It's all stuff your father said.
when he's like, you've never had to struggle, you came from a rich father, I was like, God damn it, I didn't know anyone knew that.
I didn't know that.
No, my dad wasn't rich, but you know, it's like, obviously, I mean, I don't think Crack Amico probably knew his dad, it sounds like.
Shots fired.
I'm just saying, like, with that flow, usually they don't.
You're probably right. You probably are right.
Hurtful.
Wait, he's white, right?
Yeah, he's white.
He's got to be white. It sounds like a white dude. You can tell he's not.
Bert's like, oh shit, I probably shouldn't have said he didn't know his father. He's a white guy, right? Oh, thank God. That would have sucked.
He's not all there, but like, yeah.
He's like Appalachian
There's
white.
a couple things that I've seen worse online. If that's any consolation.
No,
With a better flow than that?
I'm telling you, he's a fan.
No. That was like I got to be honest with you. I was a little flattered, you know, because like I was just talking to my dad the other day, and he said he's like, I left a comment on your Instagram, buddy, and I was like, oh, I don't read that shit. And he was like, why not? And I go, well, there's people that hate me. He was like, for real?
He goes, I know you should have heard my comment.
And then my dad goes, I go, Dad, there's people that like have websites dedicated to hating me. And my dad started laughing, and he goes, you're my son, and I don't think about you but once a week.
I feel like that would hurt more than some of these comments that he's seeing on Instagram.
Also, so to Bert, holding umbrage means when somebody says hurtful things about you that are true?
Yeah, I know. He's not refuting anything so far. He's just like, well, that's not the case at all.
He's like, I hold umbrage with all of that stuff that was really painful because it's all true.
Yeah.
Okay.
He was like, what kind of loser thinks about you that much? I was like,
Your dad is a
Crack
genius.
Amico, Dad.
True.
No, Crack Amico is a fan of the whole universe of of all of us. So his thing is he makes diss tracks, and they are fantastic.
They're pretty great.
Yeah, no, I don't. Jay, I think you're using the collective we a little too loosely.
Fair enough.
Yeah, by the way, we're going to send you the song that he wrote about the Legion of Skanks called Skankfest shit after the words. It's a similar thing that he did to you guys.
Oh, for real?
No.
That was pretty nice.
It's really just celebrating us. Super positive, but here's the thing.
He did have one shitting on it.
He set him up perfectly for that. Yeah. He shits on everyone. He shit on us too. Did he really? No. He thinks we're really funny. Bert's crying somewhere. Oh, it really hurt. Lewis had a funny joke. He called him Bert Kreischer.
Oh.
LA comics that you would actually like.
You would love it.
It wasn't shit. It was called LA is Gay, and then it just turned into a diss track on Brendan Schaub the entire time.
It's fantastic.
That's the one you reposted. I checked the comments thinking I was safe, and the first comment said, "You know Bert Kreischer's bitch ass is reading this."
That's right. So Bert, you've heard Crack Amico before because you heard the LA is Gay Brendan Schaub diss track, and it's so funny when it's not you, right?
Oh yeah,
I just think he's picking. In order for him to get very successful, I have to get bigger. But we're not working on.
You're pretty big.
yeah, you're doing all right.
I like the Bert
You
acts like
guys
this
be
is a
with Bert
deep cut.
Kreischer all summer long on the Fully Loaded tour. Me and Dan Soder.
I'll tell you what. If Crack Amico wants to freestyle on Fully Loaded, I'll bring him out.
Whoa!
Oh, the invite to be on the comedy tour now.
Wow.
Will Crack Amico show up on Fully Loaded?
I meant only pain, and now there's happiness.
Let me tell you
I'll
something.
set that up.
The audience would go fucking nuts.
Gotta sing a positive Bert Kreischer song.
All right,
By
maybe
the
not.
way,
I need Crack Amico to bend at the knee, just like I did for the fucking dollar.
Crack Amico, come hang out with me and Dan Soder on tour. Write a positive Bert Kreischer song.
Is he in the room?
No, he's not.
No,
Just set it in. He lives in like fucking. He's living in like the Blue
Florida,
Mountains
I
of
think.
North Carolina.
North Carolina.
Man, listen, you can't. The guys watch.
Ari just hangs up on him.
Dude, that timing was amazing.
He was about to have a serious
We literally just got him in the.
Danny Tanner moment.
But
Guys,
you know the thing at the end of the day.
We're going to be together all summer. So, Bert, that was Ari. I think that was fucked up.
All right. So I thought that was interesting. It's fun to see a reaction immediately when someone really hits hard. Like that was a great song. Very well done. So Bert took it pretty well.
Sounded a little frazzled.
Yeah, a little bit. And I love the fact that he goes, that's cool, man. He can come along with me on my tour, but he has to write a positive song about me first. Come on, we don't negotiate with terrorists, sir. That's not going to happen.
Who are these